Hey everyone, welcome to Just Lovely Energy. Today's reading is about the month of March. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Six of Pentacles. So, what I'm getting thus far is that a lot of us in the collective right now, we're receiving blessings that we've been working towards. Some of us, it's been for years that you've been working towards these blessings. For others, it's for a number of months you just been having your head down, working hard on your businesses, on your communities, on your online communities, for your social media platforms. You've been working hard on certain projects. For some of you, you've been working hard with organizing, coming together in person, trying to help people in your communities and things of that nature. So you're receiving blessings for all the labor, all the work, hard work that you've been putting in, um, helping out other people. That's what's really coming in. But also, for some of you, this is you receiving things and gifts from the universe at this time. And obviously, we had to go through some things in order to receive these gifts. For some of us, it had to be us making certain sacrifices, or creating better discipline. And it wasn't always easy to get ourselves to evolve and change. And so that's why the Six of Pentacles is here at the bottom of the deck, like you're receiving something from the universe. Look, we also have the Ace of Cups and Nine of Cups. So there is a lot of wish fulfillment taking place right now. And that's why I said it's an exciting month. Overflowing of blessings. The Ace of Cups really is about overflow of blessings upon blessings coming in, and like your heart's desires really being met. So um that's just what this month holds. And for some of you, that's going to be finances. For some of you, that's going to be support. For some of you, that's going to be friendships, or getting to bond with your family better, getting to be more in self-love. It's going to be different for everyone. So for your first card, we have the Eight of Cups in reverse. And this just lets me know that, okay, one message I received, like when I first seen this card, is that this is about you finally deciding to walk away from something. So Spirit is giving you, some of you, something in exchange because you finally have released something or walked away from something or loosened your grip on something. It's going to be different for everyone. But you're basically getting something in return for that sacrifice, or even if it wasn't a sacrifice for you and you already sacrificed a bunch of years towards something, but now you're finally releasing that. Even if it's that type of situation, Spirit is still like rewarding you for being able to finally do something more on your own. This Ten of Pentacles is really just about that financial stability and financial difference this month. So in the month of March, it really is about making a lot of money. And that's where some of your mindsets have really been centered around your finances a lot. Some of you that are really into watching a bunch of readings or really tapped into the spiritual community, you will hear like a bunch of people talking about abundance, prosperity. this is a good month to focus on that, because it really is. Like, so this would be a good month if you do like magic, like to focus on that type of magic towards your finances. And you can really step into financial stability more starting this month of March. And so, another thing I'm getting like this month is really huge for businesses, like especially if you've been going through dry spells for a long time with your business, like you're going to get a lot more support come through this month, particularly in March. And there's a lot of like energy surrounding business, surrounding having the like it, especially if you haven't had the strength or the confidence, or if you haven't had like the time to pour into into your hobbies or your business when it comes to making money. Now you are having more of that time lately. Now you're getting more energy to pour into your projects, particularly when it comes to making money. Even when it comes to social media. So for some, this is like money, windfalls of money, and money rewards like coming through for you. Eight of Cups in reverse. Okay, so some of you, you're walking away from something, or like I said, loosening your grip on something, because you're falling more into your passion. You're getting more into your own passions, own hobbies. For some of you, this has to do with the High Priestess, so it has to do with your intuitive abilities, especially if you are really into working with the spiritual realm. I just see that some of you are really focused on that and centered on that, especially when it comes to business. So, you're taking that side of you a lot more serious. And also, this walking away card, it's also bringing up the scenario that some of you are, you're turning more into business women or businessmen who are also having a more of an outside life, especially those that are not used to that type of balance. You're not used to balancing your home life and business. Some of you are really getting more into that in the month of March, and somehow you're getting your balance. Somehow you're getting more things done this month than you have in a long time. And yeah, it's just giving that scenario for some people, like you're literally choosing to loosen your grip on things at home and focusing on things so much at home just so you can pour into yourself. And you know that pouring into yourself and pouring into your business is what's going to pour back into your family. So you're just getting used to being able to have that dynamic. Some people are still getting used to that, being in that space with their home life and their business. So you're getting more into balance this month with that. And then for some, this is having a better work life balance that have already been in that space and position. You're just getting an even better work life balance. And being able, for some, it's you being able to step away from the outside world a little bit more and give more time to your families or your friendships this month as well. Also, knowing that the money is going to keep coming and keep flowing. even if you spend more time with those relationships, with those closer relationships and inner relationships that you have with people. And then the Ten of Pentacles, please. Okay. So some of you are really leaving. Okay, I'm getting 3 different messages. Hopefully I remember them all. But some of you really are leaving imposter syndrome. If you felt like you've had imposter syndrome surrounding business, or surrounding not feeling like you have a place in your certain niche, like you're leaving that energy. That's what that Seven of Swords is. Like you haven't felt right in that type of space, or even felt that you were made for what it is that you have visions about or dreams about doing. Like a part of you hasn't felt right, or a part of you has felt like this isn't my place. I don't have enough of this, that, and a third. I'm not old enough. I'm not this, that, or whatever. Like you just kept doubting, but you're moving out of that space and you're healing. That's why this star card is here, because you're healing and you're more focused just on being yourself where you are at the moment, and you're healing that imposter syndrome. For others of you, the seven of swords is about you being a fraud or fake when it comes to other things that you used to involve yourself in when it comes to money. So for example, if you always work 9 to 5 jobs, but you hate that, and you were not being yourself when you're at those jobs, then you're being a fraud and a fake at that type of job, at that type of facility. But some of you, you're stepping out of that, feeling like you need to fake for these 9 to 5s, like who you truly are at heart or what you're truly interested in. And this is helping to heal you. This is helping you to come into more money in the month of March. The fact that you decided not to hold yourself up at these type of jobs and stuff anymore. Some of you, you've been moving more discreetly when it comes to your money, moving more carefully and making sure that you're planning your steps better, because maybe you had to deal with a certain situation in the past that someone else was being the fraud or fake, and maybe even some situation people were stealing from you, or they were just taking all your energy, time, whatever. And so you're definitely considering yourself and putting yourself first, and that is also paying off and getting you a lot more money. So the energy is really picking up this month. That's why we have this Knight of Wands here, and we have 2 wand cards, because energy is really picking up this month to go faster, to go longer, to be more excited about your steps, to be more excited about progress and making actual progress, for a lot of you. And some of you are really more excited for more freedom, having that advantage of more freedom in general. And this could be even when it comes to your schedule. Okay, I cannot ignore this, that some of you are coming up on more opportunities like that you might have turned down in the past because you were too worried about something, or too in your head about something, or you just felt like you weren't in the space to receive it. That those type of opportunities are coming back around in the month of March too as well. And I just had to say that with this Judgment card at the bottom of the deck. But yeah, you're racing towards something this month. And also the Knight of Wands is giving me you're very extremely focused on certain goals, better than you have been for a while. Like, for some of you, this could be your ability to really focus on your projects better, because maybe you used to get distracted a lot in the past, but now you're not letting anything distract you from your goals, and it's setting you apart from the crowd, and it's getting you to new levels. It's getting you to new money. So Knight of Wands. Yeah, we got the 10 of Cups here. We do have the 10 of Cups here. And yeah, some of you are facing your fears. And then we have the Lovers at the bottom of the deck. So I feel like some of you have a fear that your love life is going to get affected by you being more focused on your own thing. You have been having this fear that it's going to affect your love life, but now you're coming into a different perspective, like with this 10 of Cups here, seeing how it's going to benefit everyone for you to go after your dreams and do what you need to do. And so you're choosing your heart's desire and still keeping that faith and knowing that you'll still have your connections that are meant to stay connected with you. So nothing's really stopping you or getting in your way. Those fears aren't really stopping you and getting you from your success anymore. For some of you, you've been really striving towards your success. And so nothing's stopping you from reaching that this month of March. And we also have the Page of Cups here, being super curious, and you're open to learning new things as well. So for some of you, this is about you getting more into research and learning how to actually make your business grow more and things of that nature. And for some, this is like you choosing higher education, or you're making important decisions when it comes to your higher education. For some, this also has to do with like just new feelings arising that really helps you to get out of your head, or really helps you to advance when it comes to your business. Page of Cups. Okay, so with this 6 of Swords in reverse, it's like you're no longer afraid to move forward and to get yourself out there and learn new things and have new experiences. Before, you were the 6 of Swords in reverse, like really pushing back those new experiences to go venture the world and go do more. For some of you, that has to do with physically going outside more. You were against it before, but this month of March, you're literally pushing yourself to get out more, and you're creating like achievements by doing that. You're getting more rewards for yourself, more blessings for yourself, getting other goals met that you've been having for a while, because you're choosing to get out of your comfort zone. So there's a lot of wish fulfillment taking place this month, because the 9 of Cups keeps coming up. But you're just into really facing the unknown, and doing whatever it takes. That's what this Justice card is. You're doing whatever it takes to be fair to yourself, or to be fair to all. And then we have the 2 of Wands as your last card. So This has to do with travel, and I did get that message when I first seen that card, is that for some of you, you're going to be moving in the month of March, or you're going to have your mind more on moving and being more serious about moving in the month of March. Like changing your actual environment. And then for some of you, this Two of Wands is about just getting out and traveling more, like I said, coming and going as you please, and getting into new environments, meeting new people. That's really going to be something that you push forward and do this month of March, especially if you've been majority in the house or at home, or majority just around your family or just around people that you already know. Like, you're venturing out more in the month of March and opening yourself up. Two of Wands. So for some, this could be a huge challenge for you. This could have been a huge challenge for you, since we have the Seven of Wands there. And we have the Death card and then the Hierophant at the bottom of the deck. So for some of you, I'm getting that for some, it was a challenge because you had to get other people on board with you to do something. Maybe to move or whatever. And in the past, some of you might have brought up conversations about moving with someone important, and they weren't trying to hear it. So this is very specific, but this month of March, like, someone is like, whatever was holding them up from wanting to make the moves that you were talking about, whether it was fears or whatever playing a part, they're letting go of that narrative or letting go of those fears, and they're just considering what you're saying more, or this month of March, or they are actually getting into telling you, actually, yes, I'm wanting to move, I'm wanting to go do something else as well. And then that was a very specific message for someone. And then for others of you, this Death card is representing you really choosing to let things go more easily this month of March, because you want to venture out and stuff like that. And then another message I was receiving is that the Death card does represent transformation and letting things go in order to get that transformation. So this, for some of you, this is a whole new lifestyle and you just getting out of your comfort zone. This Two of Swords represents getting out of your comfort zone and just having a whole new lifestyle and creating transformation. So you're getting over being in your head, or you're challenging yourself to really transform in the month of March. And then for some of you, this message is about when you move, or when you make this big move that you're making, physically moving out of a space, then it's going to cause a huge transformation, and you're definitely going to get lifestyle changes when it comes to that. So it's something to really look forward to. And the fact that we have the Hierophant and the World card at the bottom of the deck, I just feel like it has to do with a lot to celebrate. And for some of you, you had to get yourself more in balance, and you had to like consult someone else or pray about it before you made this move and stuff. And so this month, like, you're really making moves, and it's not just talk, or it's not just prayer, or it's not just a dream or a thought anymore. Okay, any other messages? all about new beginnings. That was the first card that flipped over. All have face down, while this is the only card face up. So at the bottom of the deck we have travel, and I really just got done talking about that. So this is just confirmation that there will be more travel during the month of March, and it's confirmation over what I just got done telling you. And so let's read new beginnings first, since this is the first card that came out. So that flipped over. So we have new beginnings, and of course that's what this month of March is all about, especially since it is connected to spring season. So you're going to get that feeling of newness automatically, rejuvenation, feeling more energetic, because you guys are waking up out of your hibernation. You're waking up out of the winter time and the space that you've been in for a while. So there's a lot of new energy that is here. And also, not only is it new energy, it's new blessings, it's new prosperity, it's new it's just a lot of newness. And for some of you, you're going to feel this energy more if you are into your spring cleaning, or you know that you've done your work to detox, whether it's your home, your car, your heart, from certain energy. If you've done your salt baths and your meditations, and you've been eating better, eating cleaner, working out more, like, you're going to feel more of this energy. So if you don't feel it yet, those are some of the suggestions of what you can do this month. But yeah, just like whole new paths and whole new roads, and just a new cycle as well, because I can't ignore that it says cycle at the top of that card. Okay, the first card we have is Dark Thoughts, Consciousness. So again, some of you, month of March, may still have darker thoughts or darker energy that's bothering you, that you have to shake off, for because it's a new time, it's a new season. So you want to do rituals that is going to release those darker thoughts that you've been having. Like, if you still feel weighed down, or if you still feel like it isn't a new beginning yet, for you, you have to shake that energy off of you. And there's many different ways that you can do that, and talk to your spirit guides and figure out what's the best way for you to shake certain feelings. And then for others of you, this message is that you're in the midst of figuring out releasing those type of energies that I just talked about, and darker stuff that weighed you down. This could be depression, like seasonal depression, and anxiety or fears, certain things that has been attached to the winter time. Really shaking that energy off of you. As well as we have status quo. So your status quo, your everyday life, mundane, is really changing up this March. And you're getting used to a different status quo because the sun is shining more. You're getting out more this month, and daylight savings time is happening for us as well. And there's just going to be a lot of sunshine and new energy to look forward to, preparing for the summer. So you're getting used to different rituals different rituals in the month of March. Oh, we also have conflicts here. So for some of you, you are still dealing with certain conflicts of your past. You're in the midst of it, or you're coming out of those conflicts during the month of March, but you're still needing to face it, especially if you haven't taken the time out to face certain inner conflicts or outer conflicts. Like some of those things will be brought to your attention that you still need to release or let go of, and or that you still need to work through in general. So this could be conflicts with yourself or other outside people. This could also be conflicts about, for example, like I said before, some of you need to release something or release a job. And so that's going to become way more loud and clear in the month of March. Like if you haven't taken care of certain conflicts or things, those are going to arise for you to take care of it so you can get to your new beginning, so you can get to the newness of this month. And that's for some of you. And then we have intuition and manifestation. So a lot of manifestations are coming through, and intuition is going to be very, very, very strong for some of you this month. And if you already naturally have a strong intuition, it's just saying that you're going to feel even more guided this month to go more off of your intuition and feel connected with your spiritual gifts or abilities. Yeah, manifestation is going to be strong during this month. Instant manifestations. So you do have to, you know, be aware of what you're asking for. Be careful, you know, with your manifestations as well. But also enjoy whatever you're asking for. So that's coming through. So can we please clarify dark thoughts that we have behind a mask? So your higher self, for those of you that still have this weighed down energy on you from the winter season, or even from the past, your higher self is trying to lead you into the newness, into blessings, into your success. It's a matter of you listening to yourself. That is going to help, and not listening to the darker thoughts. And we also have friends and colleagues. So you have so much support to really help you through this moment, through these times that you're going through. And also for some of you, it's a time to like acknowledge the people that have helped you through your times of darkness, or that's helped you through the winter and stuff like that. Just being grateful and giving people their flowers, you know, for being there for you. And we also have behind a mask. So for some of you, your higher self is going to be leading you to just come out of your closet and reveal yourself more, show yourself more, be more open. Like I said, travel, do certain things out of your comfort zone. It's going to be leading you to do that. And so some dark thoughts may come up, some negativity may come up for you trying to fight against that feeling, but also Spirit doesn't want you to give into the fear and let the fear stop you from getting to another level. So that's for some of you. Message for some: new beginnings. Okay, we have the healing light and great gratitude. So yeah, there's a lot to be grateful for. There's so much to be grateful for. And some of you, you used to have fear over certain things, about facing the unknown, or about facing change. And so now you have more gratitude when it comes to taking a new direction, and it's causing increase to happen in your life because you're no longer afraid. And then for some of you that are still fearful, you're also being brave and facing certain things anyway this month, even if you've been afraid of it. And it's really helping. And for some, this really has to do with you sharing your healing light towards other people, or being more on a platform, or being connected to other people. Like, you're opening up yourself more and sharing more despite your fear, or despite certain feelings coming up. And so in the month of March, like, you're really getting out of your comfort zone, and you're really becoming a more of an open person. And Spirit is like applauding you and rewarding you for that, because it's not easy for everybody. It's really not easy for everybody. But yeah, you don't even have to be on a platform on social media or anything. This could be you doing something like starting a book club in your community, or going to go volunteer somewhere that you've never volunteered before. It could be you meeting up with someone new, like trying to hang out with someone as well. But status quo. Kindred partnership at the bottom. Our kindred partnership in reverse. And then we have fragmented energy and transformation here. So for some of you, you've been needing to do something to switch up your energy, because you have been having fragmented energy, or like your energy has been all over the place. You've been needing a huge transformation, and you've been knowing that you've been needing to evolve and have a transformation. And the reason why kindred partnership is in reverse is because for some of you, your love relationship and what you do every day when it comes to a certain love relationship, it's not that the relationship was altering your energy or messing up your energy, but some of you were willing to not quite be yourself, just to give more to this relationship. And so for some of you, that's the type of thing you're doing this March. You are allowing yourself to like put that relationship on the back burner if you have to, whatever you have to do for your own transformation. And it doesn't mean you're not connected to that person anymore, you're not giving time with that person anymore. It just means you're putting yourself first and really allowing yourself to, get out of your comfort zone and put yourself in a space where you're in the spotlight as well. Because for some, this has to do with like an imbalanced relationship, like where your partner has been showing up in reality more, or showing up in society more, while you haven't yet made a name for yourself first. So this is coming up where people are making more of a name for themselves instead of just being known within a partnership, or just being known with their family or their friends. People are getting more into not just being known as a shadow either. And that's the message there. Then we have conflict. Can you please clarify conflict? So your everyday life, the way you handle everyday life, is shifting and changing. And we also have conflict, optimism, came out. So, like I said, the sun is rising. You're getting through your conflict, you're getting through your storms. And Spirit wants some of you, like I said before, to have optimism, to face your conflict, to have more open mindedness about your situation and stuff like that as well. Because through all you've gone through, you're still going to get fruits of your labor. You're still going to get rewarded or what you've been looking for and more. And then we also have true love and decrease here, but also happy success. So some of you have had conflicted energy when it comes to your own lack mindset, and not believing that you can have more. But in the month of March, you're having more optimism and it's creating success for you um, itself, because you aren't just looking at the conflict all the time anymore. Like some of you are getting past looking at conflicts all the time. Intuition and manifestation. So we have present power. So you are bringing things into fruition and into your present. Like if you've been thinking about far out dreams, they're coming more into your present. And they're big, huge accomplishments with milestone at the bottom of the deck. Okay. Anything else, Divine, that you have to say about the month of March to the collective that is watching? Okay, so that's what this month of March really is about. And there's no need for me to pull extra cards, but from this deck. But most of you are taking more time to assess situations, so that is another message that has already come through. So this month of March is about you really sitting back and assessing situation. We also have take a reality check and be humble after that card. So this is just letting you know that the month of March really is about sitting with yourself, understanding where you're going, and taking a reality check really is about you prioritizing, figuring out what's important to you. Some of you are getting messages or have already been receiving messages after this past full moon in Virgo about the habits that you need to change or things that you need to stop. And so the month of March is you like taking everything in and making those changes, making those adjustments. You're humbling yourself to change your situation, especially if you haven't been happy. And then we also have practice gratitude. So we already had a gratitude card come out. And this is just reconfirming that the month of March is about practicing gratitude, and it's about having a lot to just be grateful for this month with all the blessings coming in. And then we also have forgive. So again, some of you are going to have to face conflicts with people, with other people, and you're going to have to face conflicts with yourself and really be in the space of forgiveness. And Spirit is asking that some of you forgive now so that you can get those blessings that have been held up, because blessings get held up when you're in a space of unforgiveness, whether it's towards yourself or other people. So I also see this as a path clearing For some of you that have really moved into a space of forgiveness already, the path is clearing for manifestations and blessings to come through because you've already worked through your issues about the past. And then we have breathe through the tension. So for some of you, it is, the cards is showing that there will be tension or conflict or darker thoughts and certain energy coming up this month. But guess what? You will get through that. You will learn to get through it. You will learn to breathe through it and handle it better than you have in the past for some of you. Then we have push through any insecurity and go for it. These two cards came out together. So again, you are pushing through certain fears or doubts that you've been having about yourself or having about your situations in life. You're really pushing through your insecurities in the month of March and just going after what you really want, going after what you really desire, or you're having conversations about these type of things and then still deciding to go for what you want. Okay, anything else of what this month of March is about? Yeah, we keep getting double cards coming out together. So we have success and transformation. So there are a lot of people reaching success this March because you've been working very, very hard on a lot of things. So you're getting success in every area of your life, or you're getting success in certain areas of your life. It all depends on what you've been doing the work behind. And we also have what's your honest truth. So that's what you're getting into this month of March. Like only getting into things that are authentic and truthful to you that you feel connected with. And for some of you, you're looking at your honest truth on how you feel about yourself, how you feel about the world, how you feel about your life. And you're looking more within yourself. And then we also have You Are Magic. So again, I did mention, which I never really mention a lot in all of my videos, I did mention that some of you are into doing magic, working magic, setting intention, lighting candles, doing candle magic. There's all different type of magic, mirror magic. So some of you are really getting more into that side of you, mystical part of you that knows how to do magic. For some, Spirit is introducing you to that more this month of March. And then it is Pisces season as well, so you're easily tapping into the spiritual realm, and being able to work your magic around things and feeling pulled to work magic more this month is actually very common. And so that's something that's really coming up. And some of you are really opening up your eyes to see that you are actually magic as a person. And you're really feeling yourself a lot more this month. And we do have Your Past Supports Your Future and Fearless Expression. These two came out together. So some of you this month is being brave enough to actually share your past with other people. You're talking about your past, or you're talking about your dreams as well with people openly. This could, for some, this has to do with speaking to groups of people in person, or it has to do with speaking with groups of people online. For some, it's about speaking to one other person about these type of things. Others of you, these cards coming out together is about you recognizing this month the reason why you had to go through things in your past and the reason why certain things were on your mind about the future. Like you're putting two and two together this month, or you've already put two and two together, but now you're in the position that you're actually ready to take that leadership role and be more in a leadership role and express yourself more. So this could be in any type of way that you like, expressing yourself in a deep, profound way, or some of you it could be just doing something more silly in front of other people and stuff like that, or dressing differently. It's going to be different for everyone, but that's what's going to be happening this month of March for some of you that are listening. And the last card I have for you are these soul truth cards. So I'm just going to pull one card for, and if you feel like this is for you, then it's for you, but it's not going to be for everyone since it's just one card. But overall, what is the month of March? What is something that the Spirit wants people to think about in the month of March about their soul truth, since they're getting into their honest truth? Okay, so I'm going to take the bottom of the deck card as well as your second card. So either of these could relate to you. So it says, what boundaries need to be created or strengthened within my relationship? And this is a question for you to really think about your truth on. And these also can be great for journaling, these type of cards. So if you feel pulled to use this as a journaling entry, you can go ahead and do that. I will repeat this, and I'm not going to pull any extra cards after this, but what boundaries need to be created or strengthened within my relationships? The back of the card says, to create more healthy boundaries, we must first get in tune with our own needs, desires, and feelings, and believe we are worthy of them. In your relationships, it is essential to know where they end and where you begin. When we separate our energy from others, we gain clarity about what we really want. Then we stop doing things that no longer align with ourselves. If you are an empath, you can still be compassionate towards others without taking on their stuff. It is safe to trust that you are not here to fix anyone. Today's mantra for this card, it says, I have everything I need within me now, and so do they. I am worthy of my needs, and I set boundaries based on what's best for me. So that goes along with the message of what I've been saying, that some of you are really getting into setting stronger boundaries. And I'm going to put this closer just in case anybody wants to screenshot this card. Okay, and then your last card for you to journal about or think about is, am I getting enough rest to restore my energy and fully show up to my life? You are the asset. This body is your vehicle. Notice how your body is feeling, how much sleep you are getting, and what you can do to help your body rest. Take a bath and put on some lavender essential oil and go to bed ridiculously early, or give yourself a time out today. Notice your body thanking you. Today's mantra through this card is, the more I give myself permission to rest, the more I can contribute, which is very true. And for some of you, this card is coming up because you're going to need to learn how to balance rest, honoring your rest, your alone time, your me time, versus when you're giving to the world and sharing with everybody else. So you'll learn that this month, that type of balance, to take care of that balance. And I'm putting this card up here just in case anybody wants to take a screenshot. Okay, thank you for listening to this reading. Please share this message if it meant something to you, and you can send it to someone that you care for that knows will care for this type of message as well. And please subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching.